Well, good morning, channel. This is the second part of my video today. I'm separating the motorcycle content from the photography content so you guys can focus in on what you like to see. I'm back out at one of my favorite woodland areas, the Arbor Hills Nature Preserve. Still in search of some of those fall colors. You know, I was out here last week and there was just not many of them turning, but there seems to be a little more today. So we're going to see what we can find, and I'm so happy you guys are out here with me to join me this morning. Going to go through my gear and my settings and take you guys along and see what we can find. Anyway, let's talk gear for a second. All right, I brought with me today my Manfrotto tripod, and I am shooting, of course, my trusted and beloved Canon R5 mirrorless digital camera. On the camera right now, I have the Canon 24 to 105 zoom lens, and I've also brought with me today, in case I need it, my 16 to 35 2.8 wide angle lens. It might come in handy, so I thought I'd bring it with me today. Anyway, let's get started on our hunt for some beautiful fall colors. You can see there's some out here. Love this tree. I might start by getting a shot of this tree. I just love the shape of it. Looks like it was growing straight up at one time and had some traumatic experience and branched out and started growing from the sides. All right, let's see what I can get with this tree. All right, a couple things. First of all, I'm taking a portrait shot here rather than a landscape orientation, and I'm trying out a new ball head. I've had some trouble with this L bracket fitting well, especially in this orientation, on a standard size Arca Swiss ball head, because there's a gap. You can see there's a gap in the plate to allow the flip out screen to move around, and that doesn't leave a lot of real estate to connect to a normal ball head. So I found this very wide Arca Swiss ball head online, and seems to be working really well. Yeah, I'm real pleased with that. So let me show you, let me work through what my settings are for this tree. Love the shape of this tree. All right, the orientation is fixed, so sorry you guys are having to read sideways, but I have a shutter speed of 1/15 of a second, which is fine because this thing's on a tripod, it's not moving. I have f11 because I want most of it in focus, or as much of it in focus as I can. And I've set it at auto ISO, so what that's doing for me right now is giving me an ISO setting of 250, which is a walk in the park for this camera. Anyway, okay, well, it's a 2-second timer so that I can get my finger off in the camera and reduce camera shake. So let's take this shot. There we go. All right. All right, let's see if we can find some color. Okay, I quite like this composition here. These yellow leaves back here against this stone bridge. Looks really nice. I'm going to take another portrait orientation shot here. I'm going to focus on the beautiful, colorful leaves. Let the bridge fall off in focus. I'm at a shutter speed of 1/40th of a second, f8. F8's good. I don't mind some blurring at the distance, so I don't want to set it to like f11. F8's good. Keeps the bridge a little blurred closer up to me, which I like. And then of course auto ISO, which right now is set for 100, so plenty of light here in this situation. 2-second timer. So let's take the shot. All right. Beautiful. If that turns out to be any good, I'll throw it up right now. All right, we have an interesting creek crossing opportunity here. Some big wide stones to step across on, I believe, and get to the other side. Let's give this a try. We're in the middle of it now. Maybe that one next. It's a cute little stream. Interesting pattern of rocks here. Oh, look at the leaves. Alright, I've framed up this beautiful little cove here with the rocks at the bottom of the shot, the canopy of trees framing the top of the shot, and I'm waiting for some wind to come through here because it knocks a bunch of leaves off and they all come flittering down. It's going to make a beautiful shot. So we're just going to wait and take that shot when it happens. I need a gust of wind now. So for my settings here, I've got 1/250th of a second. I want to freeze those leaves as they fall. F4. I don't much care about depth of field here. I just want to make sure there's enough light. Auto ISO is giving me 320 right now, so plenty of light. So that's my settings. Come on, wind. Let's just blow through here real quick. You did it a second ago. All right, well, I've been here for about 15, maybe even 20 minutes. Just no serious gust of wind anymore like it was a second ago. That was beautiful. So we're gonna move on, see what else we can find. I did take a couple of shots of this without the leaves because it's a beautiful setting. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Okay guys, check out this scene. What I love about this scene is we got several different colors going on here. We got our yellows back there on the trees. We got our green right in front of us in the smaller tree, and we got some red back there on what looks like some Bradford pear or some sort of tree. Anyway, beautiful set of colors. So I've set up my composition that you cannot see because of the glare. Sorry about that. Anyway, 1/100th of a second, f8, sharpness back to front. That gives me a fairly low, even on auto ISO, ISO of 160, plenty of light here. A little more sky than I would like, but you know, the sky has some color in it up there. So we'll see what we can do in post to bring out those colors. Anyway, let's take a shot. Oh, let me get 2-second timer here. I don't want to be touching this thing. Alright guys, found some yellow color here set against the green backdrop. Really pretty. I'll try to get a shot of this. Settings for this shot, 1/200th of a second, f8. You know what, that's giving me an ISO of 640. I need to drop that down a little bit. Let's slow that shutter speed. I'm on a tripod here. So yeah, 1/30th of a second. There's not much wind, so we don't have to worry about, yeah, those leaves are moving a little bit. Maybe we crank it back up to say 100 and then just drop the f-stop a little bit. That's 200 ISO, that's plenty. That's going to be fine. Set a 2-second timer. Alright, let's get the shot. Got some pretty red berries a little bit ago. There's enough fall color out here. If you look for it, you can find it. I'm not seeing any of the bright orange that you normally see. I don't know if that's just lack of rainfall that we've had over the summer that causes that. Things kind of go from green to brown to the ground. But anyway, I guess guys, I'm going to wrap the photography side of this video up at this point. I want to thank you for joining me once again for this search for fall colors, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Until then, God bless.